So I'm back. It's been a while since I last posted. Sorry for not keeping you updated. I'll give a wee recap without going into too much detail. I've moved yet again. Also, I've been dealing with some health issues. It's nothing scary or anything like that. It's just been taking a toll on my mental health as well. So I've not really felt in the right mindset to make videos or edit them or post them. Just that anxiety, because that anxiety always comes whenever you're posting anything, even posting an update about how I'm feeling. The anxiety just would be overwhelming. So it's only recently that I've felt at least in an okay mental headspace enough to post. I've had other things going on with the family, etc., that I think it's just because I've been putting it to the back of my head for so long that it might just all be coming out now. But anyway, I'm sure you don't care about all that, but thanks for still subscribing and watching, because I totally get you if you decide not to, because I am such a sporadic poster as well. We are into Doctor Who season 7 and I'm really looking forward to getting into this season. We just left off from our Christmas special. We have Amy and Rory back, and hopefully they are back to being the Doctor's companions now as well. I can't imagine the show without Amy and Rory. I feel like they have pretty much become the heart of it at the moment for me. But then I just get very invested and connected to most of the Doctor's companions. But I'm looking forward to getting into this show. Thanks for watching with me, I really appreciate it. So it's time to embrace the madness. Here we go.
First there were the Daleks.
Oh my god.
And then there was a man who fought them. And then...
So the Daleks have taken over the universe. That's not terrifying at all.
I have a daughter, Hannah. She's in a Dalek prison camp. They say you can help.
What the hell has happened right now? Why is the Daleks taking over time and space by the looks of it? And why hasn't the Doctor not stopped them at all?
Scarra. No. Nobody escapes the Dalek camps. You're very cold.
Oh. She's a trap.
What's wrong?
You.
It's a trap.
Since when could the Daleks do this? Oh my god. Okay, so Amy really is a model then. I can see that for her.
Your husband is here.
I don't have a husband.
Oh, well, apparently you still do. You have to sign these.
And then we're not married.
Oh my god, why?
You better be joking.
Is this like an alternate universe? Because no way would Rory and Amy be getting a divorce.
Sorry, love, was I interrupting?
Oh, that's not good. Okay, so clearly the Daleks are acquiring those close to the Doctor. But now I'm more interested in why Rory and Amy are getting a divorce. I don't really care anymore about this Dalek takeover. It looks like a council of the Daleks. Is the Doctor on trial?
The Parliament of the Daleks.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Be brave.
What do we do?
On trial maybe for war
Remember
crimes.
you.
Or just for being the Daleks' enemy.
What are you waiting for? Here I am!
Save us.
Excuse me?
You will save the Daleks. Save the Daleks.
Oh my god. Right, okay, they must be desperate if they're going to the doctor for Asylum safety.
This is new.
What a chan. I mean, he must be feeling a little bit smug to have like one of his greatest enemies of all time coming to him, pleading, begging for safe haven. And the doctor's not above being smug either. That must be absolutely terrifying, just having to listen to that constantly.
The Prime Minister will speak with you now.
I don't like that there's a human Dalek. There's just something unsettling about it.
What do you know of the Dalek Asylum?
Planet where you lock up all the Daleks that go wrong. It's never made any sense to me.
Why not?
Because you just kill them.
It is offensive to us to extinguish divine hatred.
Okay,
Offensive. Does it?
unusual take.
You think hatred is beautiful?
Perhaps that is why we have never been able to kill you.
Oh, what a line. And you know what, at least they can appreciate something.
Crashed and shipwrecked somewhere not nice.
You've been doing on your own against the Daleks for a year.
Making souffles?
Souffles against the Daleks. Where'd you get the milk?
This
Because a Starliner's crashed into your asylum and someone's got in. And if someone can get in, then
Everything can get out. Oh
Tsunami
no.
of insane Daleks.
the asylum must be cleansed.
How bad must these Daleks be though for them to be put into some form of jail?
The predator of the Daleks will be deployed.
The Predator is a Dalek's word for you.
Me? Me?
Yeah,
You will need
duh.
What do you want with them? It is
Insurance.
the doctor requires companions.
Oh well.
Don't worry. We'll get through this.
I suppose that's a
Scared.
nice thought.
Who's scared?
Oh, Amy loves this sort of
Your
stuff.
room.
She's probably really missed this. Oh, more Daleks. Is that a real eyeball they have there?
Souffle girl?
Could always call me Oswin, seeing as that's my name.
But I'm so glad we've still got Amy and Rory in this season. I just
Where's Rory?
really hope they get back
There was
together.
another beam. There. Over there.
Why does this stuff always happen to Rory? Always the bad things that happen to him. I mean, the amount of times he's died. If he's fallen that far, then there's no way he survived that. They all in like stasis.
Oh my god.
How did he not know they were dead? Does time work differently?
I just spoke to them. 2 hours ago we were doing engine repairs. I died outside. And the cold preserved my body.
What?
I forgot about dying.
I don't like this that the Daleks can do this now. I also don't think it makes sense with the Daleks' way of thinking. They didn't want to integrate or have anything to do with the humans, so why would they want to take over one? I still think the Daleks would think themselves too above the humans to even use them as a puppet.
These wristbands protect us. The only thing stopping us going exactly the way
Doctor,
he did
shut up. Living or dead?
Yes, exactly. Living or...
Dead. Not good.
How can you hack into everything? It should be impossible. You're in a crash ship.
They're a word for total screaming genius that sounds modest and a tiny bit sexy.
Doctor. You call me the doctor.
See what you did there? Check the floor.
Already flirting with a new person. That just gives David Tennant's Doctor.
What's that?
One of these. But where did they get it?
That is terrifying.
Doctor. They got it from me.
Oh, Amy.
Right, I feel anxious for Rory right now. I don't like him seeing anywhere near Daleks, and the number of times that he's died, just...
What? Sorry, what? Eggs.
No, get out of there! Get out of there!
Door at the end. Just run. Now, now, now.
Oh god, he is so lucky that that's them just waking up, because he would be dead by now. Oh, good move! Very Indiana Jones.
You're being rewritten.
So what happens? I get one of those things sticking out my head.
And is she still Amy then? Like, well, she has her memories.
Your feelings, your memories, and I'm sorry, but it started already.
How do you know?
Because we've had this conversation 4 times.
Okay, forget that about the memories thing.
Hang on to scared. Scared isn't Dalek.
Hey there, beaky boy.
If it's a straight choice, I prefer Nina.
Loving this. The nose and the chin.
And
You two could
oh my
fence.
god.
There's a door behind you.
She is so funny. I like her so far.
Okay, you're safe for now. Pop your shirt off quick as you like.
Why?
Does there have to be a reason?
She gives the sort of vibe of the Doctor as well. What? Who's she seen?
Those are people.
I love that one is just spinning about in the background. And it's zombie world there.
Dalek, without a gun, you're a tricycle with a roof. How are you going to destroy me?
Self-destruct. Ah, clever. Nicely done, Doctor. Can we save Amy though?
Amy, it's me. Do you remember me?
Subtract love, add anger. Doesn't she seem a bit too angry to you?
Or that's just Amy.
What about you, though?
Very good point.
Genius thing, yeah? Shielded in here.
Clever of you. A junior entertainment manager hiding out in a wrecked ship, hacking the security systems of the
Yeah, I'm wondering if she is actually alive.
But you know what really?
Because how has she survived for a year on her own?
Where do you get the milk for the souffles? Seriously, is no one else wondering about that?
I am now that he's brought it up.
Where do we beam to?
The only place within range, the Dalek ship.
Are we going to go get her?
I don't think that we have a choice.
Nah, she's like an evil Dalek.
If it gets to explode, you won't in here. You come without me, okay?
I'm putting money on it, okay?
fair point. Love this plan. What about Amy?
They're subtracting love. Don't let
Find your love for Rory. Because it'll still be there. Just bringing it back to the surface.
It'll take longer with me because we've both always known that
He thinks he loves
Amy basically
Amy more than she loves
I
him.
love you more than you love me, which today
I actually do think they love each other equally now.
you kicked me out.
You want kids. You have always wanted kids. Ever since you were a kid. And I can't have them. Whatever they did to me at Demon's Run, I can't ever give you children. I didn't kick you out. I gave you up.
Just give me your arm, let me put
You'll get up.
Just give me your arm!
Touch me!
And why didn't you just tell us?
Because he wanted you to speak and have this moment. Oh, he's so sneaky.
Less than 20 feet away. Which is the good news.
I get why Amy would do that because she's wanting Rory to have what he's always wanted, but that's Rory's choice. If he wants to stay with her, then he's made that choice to stay with her, but she's probably thinking that he'll end up resenting her in the future. But that must have been so painful for Amy to let Rory go.
Survivors of particular wars.
the Daleks who survived me.
Dog.
And that's why they've been put into this asylum? Oh, because they went crazy after surviving him.
Oh, that is cool.
Ooh. What?
I've tried hacking into the password, even I couldn't do it.
Come and meet the girl who can.
Oh.
Hey. You're right outside, coming in.
Ozzy, we have a problem.
Oh, this is sad. She's a Dalek, isn't she?
Where am I?
We didn't just make you a puppet. Made it a Falcon.
But how she retained her memories and her emotions. But then she's a different sort of Dalek. She's a new race of Dalek, so she's not the same thing as a Dalek.
Oswin? No, Oswin! Oswin! Listen, Oswin!
You should have just let her live in her dream.
Have grown stronger in fear of you.
What? What made them want to convert a human though?
Tried to stop.
They know humans are emotional beings.
Then run. I am Oswin Oswald. I fought the Daleks and I am...
Human! Remember me.
Let's go! Let's go! We're good. Let's go.
I love how they just don't care because they've got each other again now.
The Doctor. The oncoming storm. The Predator.
Titles are not meaningful in this context. Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? Doctor.
Oh, she's taken away their memory of him. Wow. Oh, that means they can just leave the Doctor alone now. He's got a fresh start without the Daleks, which will not last long. Are we going back inside? Yes! Amy and Rory are back together. I'm so happy. I didn't think they'd be separated for long. I still can't believe that they got a divorce. He's so buzzing. Are we not taking Amy and Rory with us in the next adventure? Well, our first episode out of the gate started off with a bang. We had the Daleks as the supreme overlord beings. We had Amy and Rory back, but in the middle of a divorce, which was devastating to witness, and I was not too happy about that. At first I wrongly assumed that it was due to Amy's need for adventure because they're no longer with the Doctor, and that was a bit judgmental of me to really think Amy would be that shallow. I just thought that they might have grew apart with her needs to still have an adventure, not wanting to live that ordinary life with Rory. And then to find out it was because Amy was really Amy was being such a kind, selfless person by saying that she would let him go because she can't have children, and she knows how eager Rory is to have children, and probably doesn't want Rory to grow to resent her. I can see where she's coming from in that instant. Obviously, I've never been in that position, so of course I can't fully understand it. But I think if she communicated with Rory a bit more about it and how she was feeling, and it's Rory's choice in the end about what he wants to do with that information, about whether he can live with never having biological children because they can still adopt, just because Amy can't have her own anymore, and they've still already got rid of her, so they could just adopt more children. But then also it could have been the case of Rory thinking that he'd be fine with it and then growing to resent her, or lying to Amy about how he would feel just so that he can make Amy happy. And Rory would always want to make Amy happy as well, so she probably thinks what she's doing is the most selfless thing by letting him go. It must have been quite a scary and emotional decision for Amy to make, to know that she's going to be on her own, and also know that Rory, because she's not explained herself and how she's feeling to Rory, Rory's going to think that she's fallen out of love with him. But then I wonder what reason Amy did give for the divorce, because that just shows how low self-esteem Rory has, and also it kind of shows that he doesn't fully know Amy as well as he thinks, if he thinks that she would fall out of love with him that easily. That's how it comes across, is that he even said that we all know that he loves Amy more than Amy loves him. And originally I did think that until we got further along in their story and their seasons, and then you see just how much Amy does love and care for him. And I think we realise that, and we find that out at the same time as Amy's realising and finding that out. I just assumed that Rory was witness to that as well. But that's a difficult situation, and a really some tough choices that Amy felt like she had to make in that instant. So I don't think anyone was in the wrong here. I think they could have just used more communication. But anyway, so that was the relationship portion of this discussion. Now we're getting into the story. So the Daleks were really looking for help from the Doctor, as there's this asylum of Daleks, which is all the worst of the worst Daleks. And we found out apparently they don't kill the worst of the worsts of their Daleks because they appreciate hatred that much. But it does make me wonder, if they're the worst of the worst, what is it they did? Did they rebel against the Daleks? They still appreciated hatred, and I don't know, I feel like that I can appreciate their appreciation for hatred, if that makes sense. But it was interesting how they would go to the Doctor, and that's like a logical way of thinking. Their predator, the one that they hate the most, can be the one to solve this problem for them. So yeah, he went and he found Jenna Coleman's character. She reminded me, the insults were a bit of Donna Noble. The quick, sharp delivery was a mixture of Amy and the Doctor, both Matt Smith's and David Tennant's Doctor. I thought, yeah, she was quite funny. I thought she was incredibly smart. I loved how Jenna Coleman was playing her, but Jenna Coleman is a brilliant actress. So I really liked this character. It was quite sad that she ended up being a Dalek at the end of it. And that also confused me because I don't understand why Daleks would want to take over the human body. They like use human DNA when they despise humans that much and they think that they are so highly above humans, and why would they want to take over a human when they know that humans feel emotions intensely? So what would be the point of that? I sort of understand it to be a spy, but to convert a human into a Dalek, it's not going to get them anywhere. That Dalek she still had her emotions. She ended up helping the Doctor. I mean, so she helped him that much that the Daleks no longer know who the Doctor is, which is brilliant because it just gives him a fresh start with them. He doesn't need to deal with any of that crap that they've got, that they bring into it anymore. He can still have his hatred for them, but they don't know who he is. Actually, I don't know if there might be a bit of an ego thing though, because if you have someone that hates you that intensely, they also had that fear linked to it, and now they no longer fear the Doctor because he doesn't hold that power over them. So bit of a catch-22 situation going on there. But it was quite sad to see what happened to her though. That was, especially when she was such a bright spark of a character. She had such a quick wit. Well, I'm just really glad though that Amy and Rory are now back together. I'm surprised that they didn't go off with the Doctor when I'm surprised that he just dropped them off. But it's good to see that their relationship is now back on track, and because they've had that discussion about what happened. I think going on these adventures with the Doctor and being so close to death every single time they go, it brings them together each time, because it makes them realise how lucky they are to have each other and really to live moment to the fullest. And when they don't have that distraction of almost dying, real world issues, those issues that Amy had with not being able to have children, that surfaces to the front of your mind. So yeah, I thought it was a great reveal at the end. I was more here for Amy and Rory's relationship, and also Jenna Coleman's character. I just liked listening to her one-liners. Oh, I also forgot that Amy was nearly made into one of those Daleks. I'm not sure, but because they destroyed the Asylum, if that means that no longer affects her, or if she still has some sort of Dalek particles in her DNA, in her mind, if that's a thing. I think we'll need to wait and see if they bring that up again in the future, or if it is because it's been destroyed and I've missed something that the Doctor said in this episode as well, and I've just totally missed it, which is highly likely. Jenna Coleman's character was incredibly smart, and she somehow got around the Daleks as well, and that just shows how amazing she is. Like I said when I was watching the episode, I do know that she's a future companion of the Doctor. I just don't know how we get there. I thought I knew from watching this. I thought that would be her going on board with the Doctor with Amy and Rory, but now I literally have no idea how we get to a version of her. I don't know. It can't really be an ancestor. Can it be like a clone? I don't know how we'll do it, but I do know that we see her again in the future, just not necessarily her, but we see Jenna Coleman again in the future. So yeah, I quite liked the episode. Those are my main takeaways from it, was Amy and Rory's relationship and how much I like this new character that had a unfortunate end. But yeah, I did think it was a good episode to start off with. There wasn't tons going on. It was nice to have the Daleks in the first episode, and it was interesting to find out a bit more about what they do to the Daleks that they believe are too awful even for Daleks, and that they still keep them because they admire that hatred. So that was interesting to find out a bit more about. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next episode next time. Bye!